Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Awesome Healers Training Tele Summit presented by the Mystic Lotus Academy. You know, just when you think you're done and dusted with something like, say, chakra learning and healing, along comes an expert with exactly that topic. And just like me, maybe a lot of you thought or are thinking, what's new here? How is this going to be any different from what I already know about chakras? Because all of us are such experts on it anyway, no? But here's the thing, right? No matter what I think or you think we already know, there will always be something more to know about it and learn about it. And that's what our speaker is here for today. Next level chakra healing and Reiki of the seven rays. She comes with 9 years of experience and is a certified behavior therapist, practicing CBT, Moon Reiki, EFT, Inner Child Therapy, Divine Fire Reiki, NLP, Angelic Reiki, Atlantean, and Lemurian Light Reiki. She makes her debut with us today, and we are super looking forward to hearing from her and learning from her. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the lady who knows round is a shape and happily considers herself to be in shape. Sanghamitra Chatterjee. Hi, Sanghamitra. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Such a generous compliment from you. I love the introduction. Thank you so much. And lots of gratitude to all of you here today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for being here, Sanghamitra. In fact, it is a delight to have you on that side of the screen, other apart from this side of the screen. And for people who would not have gotten that in-house joke, so to speak, Sanghamitra has actually been a part of of you, a part of our audience, a part of our entire base for quite some time now. And then she finally decided to take the leap and is here on her own call on this Tele Summit. So once again, welcome in Sanghamitra. And I cannot wait to dive into the conversation. But I have one question I have to ask you, which is this. You have an MA in economics, you have a master's in industrial relations and personnel management. You have a graduate executive diploma from IIM Indore, and your last post was as an assistant VP in the banking sector. You left all that to walk into the field of alternative therapy. What prompted that? What made that happen?
Yes. Yeah.
You're getting all
That's a
warmed
very,
up to give the answer.
yes. Yeah. That even still today, when I look back this 10 years of my life, I really pinch myself to think, is really I'm that the one person. From an aggressive banker to a healer, the journey was really turbulent because being an economist, a banker, working with numbers, alternative therapy and healing was something which was, I said, what? I never believed, never trusted. And when I first heard of being a chakra said somebody one I met, a very enlightened person, and he said, you have these problems with your chakra. I was, what? Chakra. And chakra is going to tell me what I have to do, and my life is going to change because of chakra. The energies. I said, where are they? Do they bulb light? What it is? He said, no, it is. He tried to explain me beautifully with lot of patience and all that. But then I said, what does the brain, education, and all these of years of toil, hard work do if all chakra has to do everything to do it? So he said, okay, do one thing, put your hand and feel. I said, okay, feel. I said, I didn't feel anything. He said, okay, put here and feel. I said, no, I don't feel anything. So he said, okay, we'll meet again. Then we'll do again. I said, okay, I also took it casually. But since I knew that he was a very senior person, a person who was a medical professional doctor, and a psychologist, very well known, well traveled, worked very well. So there was this something heart which said that I should listen to him, at least listen to him to understand it. And that my journey started. But my journey actually started, and I'm literally indebted to the person that is my little angel daughter who needed the attention at that point of time when I had to give up my job and settle home and be with the family. And that was the time when I wanted to help her, and I started looking up to other things about emotional things. My journey actually started from there. I became a certified trainer to helping her in the process. I went around helping lot more students. Then I went to helping children with learning disabilities. It started all that way. And then I was practicing Buddhism. So that also helped me a lot because I was counseling a lot of people. And Buddhism actually opened me to receiving all these energies and understanding that there was a world beyond science, there was a world beyond numbers, a world beyond a lot of things, and it really existed and it worked. So my journey started, and we were a very small batch of people. Zoom and all those were not available. Those were phone, conference calls or hangouts we used to call and understand and take because there were people from other places as well. So it started with chakras. So slowly, slowly, as he helped me, he told me how I can reach you, I can understand you. See, now, do you feel like this now? Do you feel like that now? And I somehow started relating to it. Little, little, I could feel it. And then he started, and then I started to understand it, and I could feel it, especially because some very significant things he told me and which actually matched. I said, how can he know me so far and he can't he know me what I'm doing here, how I'm feeling here? So that was that journey which started connecting, and I learned chakra healing for him. Then he taught me color healing. Then he taught me, introduced me to this uh, 7 rays Reiki and the masters. And it was really, do you see masters? You can meet masters, you can talk to them. Do you get answers? I said, what rubbish? I don't believe. मैंने बहुत सुना है. These are all frauds. And it was like, everybody in the batch was like taken aback. And how can you tell him like he's such a person like that? You're so rude. And I didn't think myself to be rude enough that way. Now I think I was very rude. That is the thing now I think. 10 years ago, I didn't think. I said I was doing the right thing to understand. If somebody's telling me, how can I understand without proof? But then there was this world and it started working. And the best incident happened was when he was activating our chakras and he was training us. And one day he was doing the chakra activations and all that. And he didn't couldn't understand that how powerful my chakras are, or what that, that aggressiveness was shooting high. And my crown chakra opened. And my crown chakra opened and I was floating in the air. And I was floating in the air and I thought, oh my God, I'm dead. And I thought I'm dead. Okay. And I thought, okay, okay, dead. तो ठीक है अभी dead हो गए तो हो गए अब क्या कर सकते हैं. And I don't know how long it was. And I could hear after some time people calling me, my family calling me, telling me, what is this? My neighbor came in and she was saying, utho, utho. And I was not responding, thinking that I'm dead. And that was so funny of me. Then it was literally they shook me up, put water to understand that no, I'm alive. Then I was like, oh, really, am I alive? I was thinking, still thinking, I'm dead or alive. And then my master said, this is what is chakra healing. You should know to understand and hold yourself. It doesn't mean that something is coming, you just fly off. It is about holding your power. Chakra is not about going to the sky and doing anything. This is the earth. You live here, you work here, and you work for all the desires, and you achieve your enlightenment through this work, earthly desires. So you don't have to travel up every day. You have to be in the ground, help yourself, cleanse yourself, and the journey started. So as this journey started, as I told you all, I had given up my job. So naturally, there was a financial crunch because 50% of the salary wasn't coming and we had to manage. So automatically there were a lot of, adjustments, things, thoughts, lot of curtailing and things like how to plan things. And I was always thinking, oh, I'll come back, I'll go back after a year or so, I'll go back to my job and all that. And that never happened because my teacher told me, you have a mission. And every time I used to say, I want to apply for a job, he say, He said, yeah, if it is yours, it will come to you, but you have a mission in life. You have come from a different mission. And I never understood. I said, what? He says, Jane do, I'll apply. I want to go back to job. And actually, that never happened. Something used to happen, and I had to postpone it, extend it, postpone, extend. And this thing happened. Then I thought, by the time I had already started practicing uh, the therapies and all that, NLP, and I was into all this. And then one day, though with chakra healing, my things were changing, perception changed, lot of, my aura changed, lot of my talking to people, understanding, compassion, all these things built up. But there was something which wasn't changing, and was the situations. And that was the time when I took to the Reiki. I dug deeper. Suddenly I realized, oh, let me use it. If these are karmic, if these are patterns, if these are the things, let me use it. So I dug deep, took out the notes, because there were that time, we didn't have so much of notes coming in or all that, that wasn't there. So I had some in the internet, some in there, some. It was a total thing of it, grouped everything, and I started practicing. I started practicing on myself, and I have this, thoda sa weird type I am. So I thought, okay, let me just check how does it work, because it was lot of things were mentioned there, and there was one thing wasn't mentioned, that was allergies. And my daughter had an allergy. I said, let me try on this. ये सब तो mention कर दिया. Let me try on this allergy. So I started. My daughter had the seafood allergy. She was a very severe allergy. I started working on it, and I was every day, working and thinking, कुछ change हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है. Because for her, we were also not able to have this, because she couldn't even stand the smell or from घर पे भी बनता. Even if it is being cooked at
Right.
home, she was not able to take it. So I started working on that, and I saw a little change. She was getting used to it. She was okay. You all can eat. I don't feel that bad. It waited. It didn't happen in a time. I cannot say it wasn't magic. No quick fix. It was happening slowly, because these energies work deeper, and it takes its own time to understand and change and heal. It worked. It took around 2 years, 8 months, precisely because I always kept a tag, when did I start healing and when did I end healing. So, that economic, that corporate feeling is always, till today, it is there with me. It doesn't change because that part of me. So I kept a tab on it. How much? 2 years, 8 months. One day I cooked it and she said, I want to have it. I said, but you have allergy. She said, no, no. I said, no, let's get the medicine and keep everything. And all night I was checking. Is she okay? Is she okay? She said, no, it's okay, fine. I was happy. Then again it went on. I thought maybe it will be a one chance one day. But then slowly she is able to take it and she is happily enjoying that food. Then there was a very intense one, which was a very karmic pattern. And that was my husband. And he was prone to accidents. Like even if he's standing in the signal, ठोक के चले जाते थे. Just bang
Okay,
him
okay.
and go, and so badly bang him and go that the insurance fellow was telling me, nahi, nahi, I don't believe somebody must have died in this. Insurance check karna padega. You call me this, aapko FIR batao and all that things. So, and one of the astrologers we had consulted, obviously my mother-in-law was there and people were there. So they consulted an astrologer, many astrologers, and they said, "Ki kuch bhi kar lo, he's going to die. 99% he's going to die." And he's going to die in an accident. You don't, aisa mat karo. He told us something, something, something. But I said, he has to job, he has to work, he has to travel. How does he find not sit in a black car, not sit in this car, do this, that, that? Then I said, okay. And I was also very tensed. But then I had that one, I didn't doubt it at that point of time, that I thought, I'm going to change with this. Let me see. Though I was trying, I didn't have the doubt that it won't happen. I had the doubt, but I was waiting that how will it happen? When will it happen? My inquisitiveness was, how long will it take? How will it happen? And here, every time, like he used to travel 20, 15 to 18 days in a month. And he had accidents of every, flights. Just because the flight was on the runway, it was shut off because there was a failure, something problem. It was saved. He rammed into a LPG tanker. All sort of accidents everywhere, wherever, whatever mode you say, he had. And the last, and I was like, praying, and every time I used to think, only prayer, come back. Only prayer, come back. Let me see you. And the final one was, and one day I literally prayed that let the energy work. Why it is? Why should I live in fear when I'm having such a powerful tool? Couldn't it work? And it was like, but what happened? The occurrences which were very frequent, slowly, I saw a pattern that it was taking longer. It was earlier, it was every month. Then it became 3 months. Then it became 6 months.
Oh,
Then one time it was 6 months and I was really relaxed. Oh, it's gone. And then, at that point of time, it happens. Because he had stopped traveling in a car, he had stopped traveling in any of the things. So finally he said, so everybody, even my friends were saying, no, you travel in this, you travel in that. So he said, no, I travel by train because so many people travel. It's very safe from here. It's not very difficult to transmit from my office because we live in Mumbai. So, and he was very used to doing that. And what happened? Any guesses?
no, I don't want to take a guess on this one. We will wait for you to tell us.
It was 6:30 in the evening, the other station. My husband goes to board a train and it falls into the the tracks between the train and him. 6:30. Train stops for only 1.5, 2 minutes there. 6:30, you have lakhs of people getting in and out. And he was pulled out safe, absolute safe, without even a cut, with his shoes
Wow.
on.
Wow.
The occurrences happened, but the things that the accidents, the penalties or the what fatalities went away, and that was the light sort. And it's been around 5 years now. He's happy, and we are having it. So this has been, and I have tried it everywhere: karmic patterns, relations, everywhere. Because for me, everything, whatever I had to do and everything, I had to test it myself. Because
Right.
first being have an economic background, then the oath taken, and then my thing that if I'm playing with, I cannot play with anybody else. So it
Right.
had to be tested and tried. So it works on everything. And then my healing journey started. And I think every time I always come up, and I don't know, I get such very difficult situations. So, and about marriage, like a lot of people come and say, well, my daughter wants to get married and nothing. But one of the most difficult things which came to me was this little young lady who comes up to me one day and she said, "Can you help me? I heard that you help and counsel a lot of people. So it's a little private. Can I meet you alone?" I said, "Okay." That time we were not doing Zoom and all that, so it was like, we used to have private sittings. So she said, "You know what? I want to get married." I said, "Huh, so what's the problem? Get married. उसमें क्या problem है?" So she said, "No, the thing is that I have had 21 broken relationships." And the moment when she said 21 broken relationships, that healer came out of it and it went to that back thing, started judging. I said, "How? 21 कैसे किया? How 21? Like, 21 was something like, how did you do it? How did you manage it?" So, and then after saying that, I know, so the expression in her was like, I said, "No, no, 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 don't worry. It's okay. We'll solve it. 22nd, तुम्हारा रहेगा. Good number." So immediately the compassionate soul of the healer came back to me, thank God. And we started working on it. And that was the time, slowly things changed. And it took around 13 months, 13 to between 15 months to finally get married. And
Right.
she got married. And she got married. And I'll tell you what, she got married and she came in, this is a very final, this is a very nice guy and all that. And the guy, the relationship which was going through was another. I said, "Oh my God, Aran, another challenge. How will you get married?" She was from a very outgoing, part of the world. And this was getting married to another most conservative part of the world, to that boy and to that life. I said, "How will you adjust? 21, 22, I promised you, right? You got it, everything is fine. And this 22 is so dangerous. How will you live? You are an outgoing person, so you come from a different background, different thing, and how will you adjust to this conservative background?" She said, "No, but then I want to," I said, "No, but I want to see what, I want to meet the boy." So she came with the boy, and I spoke to him, and he said, heal me also, because I also want to be like that. It was not a very deep healing for him. We only cleared his things so that they can have a, and they got married, and they're happily married for the last 6.5 years now.
That's nice. That is nice. Interesting.
So
In fact, yes,
yeah, so these are the things which has have continuously cropped up, and I have healed a lot of people, lot of children with learning disabilities, lot of people with divorce, marriage, good on the verge of breaking, but they got patched up. But there are some etched ones which just never go out of your life, because you feel that you have given a lot to that, and when you see that happiness around, you feel very good. So a tried and tested on everything. My finance, I have myself worked on myself to improve my finances, improve my perception toward finances, and my perception towards working, also working as a full-time healer as well. Even that was a challenge, because I used to work, no, I'm going to work only for this time, only I'm going to work for that time. Then I realized, if I'm going to put boundaries on myself, how do I start earning? I have to also give it my full time. So I have worked on that. So a lot of things have changed.
right. In fact, Sanghamitra, there are a couple of requests that have come in for you to speak a little louder.
Okay,
So,
okay.
right, because when we have earphones on, it's still very comfortable to hear. But if somebody is just on computer or phone audio, it can feel slightly soft. Just a little louder
Okay, okay, okay.
would be
I'll try.
great,
Yes,
right?
I'll try.
And in fact, while we wait, there you're back on
Yeah, yeah,
video.
yeah. Tell me. Yeah, yeah.
I was listening to everything that you were saying, and you mentioned things like, of course, first of all, be it with your daughter, be it with your husband, be it with these other people. I think it's a great thing, Sanghamitra, and it's the mark also, I think, of a true learner, a true student, and a true, therefore, becoming teacher, because you are going to try something yourself before you tell others that, look, this works. Come, let me make your life easy for you. Let me teach this to you, because you can do this for yourself, for your family, for anybody also. The two words, a couple of words, the word karmic pattern and karmic challenge you brought up a few times. So here, I just want to ask very simply,
Yeah.
you're here to tell us about the next level of chakra healing and
Right.
Reiki of the seven rays.
Right.
Where is karmic challenge falling into this situation? I mean, what do the chakras have to do with karmic pattern?
Very right. So you know what? Whoever we are, whatever we have challenges, and sometimes, many a times, we have some karmic challenges. It comes by our DNA, sometimes it comes by our heritage, or somewhere we have been taken those oaths unknowingly, knowingly, which has come to us and all that, and we set a pattern, and then we come to know we are not able to come out of it. So much we keep on trying with so many things, we do it, and we are not able to come out of it. At this point of time, the chakras and the Reiki of the seven rays come into place, because this is one modality which is the storehouse, the powerhouse is within you. And here you have another storehouse of the Reiki energies, the universal energies of the Reikis. Plus, you have the color healing. Plus, you have the angels with that to help you. And you have the Reiki, the seven masters of the Reikis. So, what happens is that in this, once we are able to clear the energies of our chakras, it's like, water. Like water will flow, and it slowly smoothens out the stones which come in its way. So it's same process. We also have those energies flowing within us, but sometimes the energies get stagnated, sometimes they get blocked, sometimes they're not able to flow, they're flowing a little differently,
Little
going
louder,
this way.
Sanghamitra. Sorry, little
Okay, okay.
louder, little louder.
Yeah, yeah. So sometimes they are flowing a
Better.
little, not very smoothly, not in a straight line, or going late. So all these things keep on happening, and we are not able to, get into that. Though I know I'm educated, I'm not getting a job. Though I'm in a job, I'm interviewing so many times, I'm going to do that. So many things keep on happening, and we are not able to come out of it. And we wonder that why it is happening. So at this point of time, when we are able to clear the blockages of the chakras and take the help of this Reiki energies. And the Reiki energies, the speciality of this is because this Reiki energies of the seven rays work best and the highest only when your chakras are absolutely, and not absolutely, but at least in a balanced state. They're at least not underactive or not they're overactive. So there is a state where you are able to receive the energies for the best and highest good. Because if that is not happening, then you will again say, then again you will say, because that I have also experienced, because when it is not, when I was not getting the wisdom to understand, because I was not, because my chakras weren't that balanced. Only when my
Right.
chakras got balanced, I worked on it, I was able to get the wisdom and use the Reiki energies and use it perfectly with us. So taking you through this modality which I'm offering today, Reiki of the seven rays. It has
Sorry,
yeah.
Sanghamitra, before we go into Reiki of the Seven Rays, very quickly, just asking you for everybody's clarity as well. When you say we're talking about Reiki, and we're not talking about the what we've always known. For example, they used to use Usui Reiki. This is different, right? This is completely different. Reiki of the Seven Rays. Can you hear me?
Just a minute, just a minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Just a minute. What are you saying? Tell me now. Okay. My daughter also came and corrected me that कि ना सुनाई ठीक से नहीं दे रहा है ऐसे करो. Sorry, sorry for that.
I know. Please, I'm sure
Yeah.
everybody listening in who is saying voice is low is thanking your daughter right now as well. So don't worry about
Thank
it.
you so much. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So what I was saying is that this is for clarity that when you're saying Reiki of the 7 days, which I would like to go to later, I want to start with the chakras first. Just for everybody's clarity, this is not uh, the original Reiki. It's not original. It is that Reiki, and everything has come from there. This is not that, right? And it's not something that you need to be familiar with or already in have done level 1, 2, 3, whatever of
No, you
Osui Reiki, for example. This is completely separate,
completely
and that's
separate.
it.
You don't, there's no prerequisites for it that you have to done it. You have to do any level one or level two, or you have to know any other Reiki or be a grandmaster or level one in it. It is
Right.
a one upgrade, a master's upgrade to the chakra healing and the Reiki energy, two separate. You don't need to be anything, any certification. If you are
Right.
certified, well and good. But
Great.
that is an added advantage. But you don't need to be any
Right. Right.
certification for this.
So
Right?
here's the thing. Before we go to Reiki of the 7 days, you also just mentioned that Reiki of the 7 days works best on, I mean, when you use it for your situation, whatever it might be, it works best on when your chakras are somewhere in balance, where they're not overactive or underactive. So while uh, all of us are familiar with the word chakra, we know it's this or it's that, and it's clockwise, anti-clockwise, up, down, sideways, whatever it is. Okay, but there are a lot of people, Sanghamitra, who are brand new to the field of alternative medicine or the all this alternative that we keep talking about. So very quickly, very simply, if you could first let us know about the chakra healing or the chakra learning. What are chakras? Why is it important to know about them? What do they do for us?
Yeah. So there are seven main chakras in our body, and they are centered around the spine. Uh, you start with the root chakra, which is just above your tailbone. Then you have the sacral chakra, the region around your belly button. It's a beautiful orange color, vibrant energy. Then above that, you have your solar plexus chakra, which is the region between your chest and your abdomen. Above that, you have a heart chakra. We all know the heart chakra is the most beautiful one. It's a beautiful green color energy. Above that, you have your throat chakra, a powerful blue energy. On the third eye is between your forehead and your eyes, a powerful purple violet energy. And then you have your crown chakra, a pink energy feckled with gold and silver. So these are the basic 7 chakras, and these are the basic energy spheres in our body. These energy spheres are like segregated into 3 sectors. One is of the matter, which is the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. Then we have the one which is the doorway to your spiritual side, that is your throat chakra, your third eye, and your crown. And your heart chakra is the connector between your spiritual part and your lower chakras, that the chakras of matter. Chakras of matter are the ones which are our desires, our working, what we need in this earth. All those earthly desires you plan, your action, your job, your interest, your creativity, everything are consist in this 3 lower chakras: the root chakra, sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. The heart chakra connects your spirit world and your spiritual growth to your plans of actions on that. So it is the connector, it is the seat of unconditional love. But unfortunately, we fill it with lot of filters and emotions which we need, and that is the one place which is affects the most. And then we have the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown chakra, our doorway to a spiritual growth, higher ascension, which is higher ascension means as we connect to the energies of the universe. So these are the main chakras. And these chakras specifically balance our total behavior, so many times, even our luck. I don't say that every time, sometimes, and our basic being on this earth, which is very important because we handle relations every day. We are, exposed to so many emotions, thoughts, variations, vibrations, actions, decisions. So all these create some sort of filters and blocks in our energy spheres. So that is the clear. So when we are having, we are clearing our chakras, when we are able to infuse the energy into a smooth flow into our body, we see a lot of differences in your body. Your health, your skin, everything changes. That is what basically the chakras do. And that is what the chakra balance is very necessary to go forward with something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I will come to Reiki of the 7 days as well, because that is it's a crucial part of the next level that we're talking about. I also just want to clarify. We've been using this word continuously, but the next level or the upgrade to chakra work uh, with Reiki of the 7 days, it doesn't mean that a system is being changed, right? Because the chakra system is what it is. It is untouchable. It is what it is. The next level simply means how to move, evolve with it, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Evolve with it and enhance our life with it.
right. And
Right?
this is comfortable for anybody to know about. You do not need to come from any kind of background. You don't need to have any prior knowledge of anything to even begin to understand these concepts, right? For example,
Yes.
somebody who's completely new to this is now wondering, when I go for an X-ray, will I be able to see my 7 energy spheres
And
inside
that
my
is what happened with me. I
body?
told you my experience. How to is where it is. I don't feel anything. So
Right.
it is. And as you go through, as you walk towards it, you understand it, we come to know. We are able to, because that is what is our the storehouse. That is what we react. That is what the energies make us do. The reactions, what comes to us every time is, that is the chakras, what we helps us to do it.
Right. And so now I want to know why. Okay, because right at the beginning, when you were telling us about what happened, what made you move from a certain kind of life that you had in the corporate world into this field, so to speak, you said that I'd learned chakras, I'd done all this, but it wasn't working. And then I remembered the Reiki of the 7 days, which leads me to understand that you learned both of them separately over time, right? So, what is the connect then between the chakras and this? How or why are they connected, and why therefore is it the next level? That is what I want to know as
Yeah.
well, along with wanting to know what Reiki of the Seven Rays is about.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, basically, what is that, I want to tell you is that I had learned chakras, and after that, I had learned Reiki. But I took it as two different things. Though my teacher told me it's an upgrade, you have to work with this, so it will go to that way. But me is me, like, I have my own weird things which was happening, and I said, okay, I will do this, and I'll see, then I will do this. And in the melee of all the things happening in my rest, I just forgot about it. And when the thing when it's come up to your neck, I realized, I got the wisdom that, oh, I should be working with that, because my teacher had told me that that is an upgrade that will help you to enhance the luck, and all that which you're thinking, which your manifestations will work better and the best when you are applying this technique to you. Because every day you're exposed to a lot of things, every day a lot of things change, but you should understand what you want. Sometimes even I didn't want, I said, oh, I want a house here, no, 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 I don't want a house here, maybe I want a house there. So even then the indecisions were happening. So then I realized, and when I started practicing it with the Reiki of the seven rays, it was like, slowly it was that inner healing was happening, and I was getting the wisdom to understand. Like, to give you an example, I had a very toxic relationship, and I never ever thought I would be able to be free of it, because it was a choice, it was my choice to take on that. I was not with my husband, if anybody is guessing something like that.
Yeah, I was not assuming, and anybody else making that assumption, you see me after the call today, okay?
Not my husband, but a relation was there which was very toxic. And I never thought that I will be able to. Many people advised me not to do it, but then I was like, me and me is me, I do that. Once I take a decision, ले लिया तो ले लिया, फिर सोचना नहीं है, करना है. And but then that
Okay,
was getting.
translating that very quickly for our
Mm.
international audience. Sanghamitra, at that time, at that point of time in life, was this is me. I'm like this only. If I've taken a decision, I've taken a decision, and that is it. Is what she just said in Hindi. So, continue,
Thank you.
please.
Yeah. So, and I was okay. And then, but then it at certain point of time, it became so toxic, it was affecting everybody, everybody in the family. And when it comes to your children, you don't want to take any risks. And that was the time when I just sat in the morning, and I was like, can you help me with this? How do I solve it? And that was my only intention, and that was the only prayer when I started and using the masters. And I called them, just help me, understand me, give. And I got that wisdom, and the wisdom was that very simple, which I was not understanding. It said, you have to first free yourself from that relationship. You are holding so strongly to it that the other person is not ready to go, because it's in the comfortable hands of yours. You had to free yourself. You have to tell that you don't want it anymore. You cannot keep on cribbing that it's toxic, it's hurting, it's doing this, and fighting it. So it was from mentally, you have to prepare yourself to let it go. And it literally came like a thud onto me. Oh, right. Then I started. I prayed. And believe me, and when I was talking to the masters at that point of time, or was connecting to the Reiki energies, I had put a date. They let it happen by this. And it won't believe, when it happened the day I was like in the evening and sitting, oh my, I had put this date, and it really happened on that date. The relation actually left me for good. And it happened in such a way that it's never coming back to me. So sometimes, you have that feeling, okay, I've broken it, it may come to me, something happen. But the way it happened, it was so beautifully and so nicely designed that it just went away, not to come back. It opened its own doors and it went away. And it was really, really very toxic, very toxic.
And this, of course, you have done with the chakra healing and
Yes, Reiki
Reiki
of
of
the
the
seven
Seven.
rays. Because
All right.
you need to, when you have to release your emotions, free your emotions, you need your chakras to be cleared. You cannot just walk into that, because you will not able to get the wisdom as well. So when you're working with the wisdom, clearing your things, the wisdom also comes from the masters. They come and guide you this way. And I've been
Right.
guided with everything. A lot of things in my life have fallen into place, have taken place, things have happened, and I've been guided by with the wisdom of this. chakras clearing, everything is happening. I call it upgrade because it really upgrades you to the wisdom, to understanding the wisdom of how you want to get it done. And that really comes very nice with the masters. Very soft, very nice, and your life actually changes.
In fact, yeah, that does, it sounds very fascinating, Sanghamitra, to hear of how this is, brought such a turnaround in your life. And this was actually the way it was taught to you as well. Uh, the chakra healing, chakra work, chakra learning, along with this, because it is what is further raising that upwards. And there is actually only one question that's come in from Prabjot, who's asked, how is it different? Prabjot, how is what different from what? If you could please elaborate on that, we will definitely get back to you. And Prabjot also asked, is it with archangels on chakras? You had mentioned earlier, right? The chakras and the
Yeah,
color therapy. And
yeah.
so the
Color therapy is there.
angels,
We have the angels as well. But Reiki of the seven rays is of the Master Chohans, the seven rays of the masters. They are different from archangels.
right?
They're
Could you
ascended
elaborate?
masters.
Yeah, could you tell us
They're
a little bit more about that?
Yeah, they are the ascended masters, and every chakra has an ascended master attached to it. So they come in that way and help you. So whatever, like, whenever you are doing, when you start with the meditation, you and invoke the rays, the emotion and intention, because it is a meditative technique, and you have to have an intention of why you are doing it. And so whatever the intention is, as per your intention, the masters come and advise you. You can, at one point of time, you can invoke all the masters and cleans and help you. Or if you want an intention based, intentions also can put, so the certain masters come, or some the group of masters come. It is their way how to handle and how to help you and give you the wisdom at that point of time.
Right. And of course, Sanghamitra, as goes with any energy work, the best way to understand it without the logical questions in place, so to speak, is obviously the experience of it. However, there is
Yes.
a question that has come in from Anvesha, as to how is it different from Usai Reiki?
Yeah.
Reiki of the seven rays. How is it different from Usai Reiki? And is it related with pranic healing? Same,
No.
same
uh,
two questions from Anvesha.
yeah, it is not related to pranic healing, and it is not related, it is different, much different from the traditional usui reiki.
How?
This is a reiki, this reiki is more toward the Egyptian side of reiki. And it is, and the symbols are given by the ascended masters, seven
Okay.
ascended masters. So it is more on towards the Egyptian side of the reiki, rather than the Japanese side of reiki, which is a traditional reiki we have been learning, and we have been being very traditional and working so well with us for such a long time.
Right.
So it's different, it has a different angle towards it. So it has, and here, very important, and as we all know, all reiki energies work on their energy spheres. Even if usui reiki, we need to have a balanced chakra. The more your chakras are balanced, the more benefit it comes. And energy, any reiki energy always works with the energy spheres, be it Egyptian, be it Japanese.
Right. And
Yeah.
just a further take on that, because Hemang, I hope this others answered you, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. How is it different from Karuna Reiki?
I have not learned Karuna Reiki, so I cannot tell you the
Right.
difference.
So it also depends on, in which stage of time you might have come across Karuna Reiki, because right at the beginning, it used to be the fourth level. But
Yeah.
now apparently it's a different field altogether. I'm also not very familiar, but that's the thing, Hemang. And Sanghamitra, I appreciate your upfrontness with the fact that you've not come across Karuna Reiki, so you can't make a comparison.
Yeah, I
So let's
cannot
just leave it
compare.
at that right now.
Yes.
And Prabjot asking, doesn't Yusai Reiki also balances chakras, doesn't it? Of course it does. However, I will let you answer this question. So she's wondering, but if Yusai Reiki doesn't, why do we have to do this? I'm guessing that's what she's asking.
Yeah. So,
He
but
or she, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Yes,
Usui Reiki. I'm also grandmaster in Usui Reiki. So the
right,
thing is that Usui Reiki is a different form, a different concept of Reiki, whereas the seven rays has a different concept of Reiki. Though this also works on symbols, we have two very powerful symbols to this, which I'll come to it later as I
Right.
go through the state. So this also has two very powerful Reiki. But then Usui Reiki basically has a lot of other things which this has a different part. Here we are doing it with an upgrade with the chakras. It's in alignment with the energy spheres of our body. So enhancing the power and the potential of our cells, which is the upgrade which we are talking about here. So we all know, we all, every human, every person, even animals born are with chakras, and
Right.
everybody has energy spheres. Here how we are doing is we are aligning our energy spheres and upgrading it to masters and angels who can come and advise us, help us, guide us into this and help us in our lives. So this is the basic plan of it, and it is a very different level of experience. It is experiential. How much ever I tell you, until unless any healing modality you go energy level, until unless you experience it, you will never be able to understand it. And that is
Right.
what was my take as well, because until
Right.
unless I experienced every part of it, I was myself not ready to teach, though I was doing the other fields of things, because
Right.
I had to go through experience it, and only through experience do you really come to know. So that is the reason I've come here to teach, so that people go feel it, the joys which I have felt through, winning over my challenges. I want to spread this joy to everyone. So that is
Nice.
the reason I have been here on Mystic Lotus. And thank you.
Nice. Nice. And we will get to the experience. I just, because this question is continuously coming up, uh,
Okay.
correct me if I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
Usai Reiki has levels. It has
Mm-hmm.
levels. There is the
Yeah.
basic where you have to be hands on. There's the second where you can do it distance. There's the it goes on. Reiki of the seven rays is one shot, just one thing, right?
Yes.
And also over time, especially all you very very respectable, very honored grandmasters of Reiki, you yourselves know that over the last so many years, there are so many offshoots of Reiki that have come out. There's money Reiki, there's dragon Reiki, there's angel Reiki, I don't know all the names,
Lots of
right?
things.
There's lots to say. And because at the end of the day, it's all energy work. And just because it's energy work does not mean it has to be restricted, right? There are different offshoots that come out because what the tree is constantly growing.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that is, yes, I'm right
Yes.
there. Okay, awesome.
Absolutely right.
All
Absolutely
right.
right.
And Navjot, gone straight into should we remove leather while we are in session? Because I think in decided Reiki you're supposed to remove the rings,
No.
no metal, no this and everything. Right.
No, no.
Right.
Here
Okay.
in this, we don't need to do anything. But unless if you're wearing something heavy or wall, something is obstructing you from meditating, then you can do it. Depends upon your way, how you feel comfortable. Here, otherwise, there is
Right.
no nothing like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, people, this is not just going to be okay. Zoom, we're just going to go into the Reiki of the seven rays because we're here talking about chakra healing and activation and how to get upgraded with that with the Reiki of the seven rays. Sanghamitra is actually going to take us through a small version, much tinier version of what you actually learn or go through in the learning process of it as well. So, Sanghamitra, are we going to be, what are we going to be doing?
So I'll tell you how the technique works and what are the main subjects which we'll be covering, right?
Right,
Yep. So there's a very the first technique what we go in this is onto a white brotherhood technique of meditative technique, where here now the people who are saying that upgrade actually comes. The upgrade is that you get attached, you are to the aura. You are get attached to the aura. You understand the aura of yourself. You cleanse your aura. The saints come, and the white robed saints come and cleanse your aura, and they give you the mystic power of understanding, the reading, the power of the other people as well. So here your energy spheres get connected to the cleansing of the aura, and your psychic abilities are enhanced with the meditation and the attunement to white brotherhood.
right. I'm sorry, Sanghamitra, sorry, hang on a second. Are you talking about the actual course in techniques
Yeah,
and the no,
yeah.
I was asking about what we're doing uh, for the experience of it right now.
Right, right. Okay, yes.
Right, right.
Right, right. Fine, fine. So we are coming to that. So what we are going to do here is that root chakra is the base chakra, and many people have this, we have that is the one thing which everybody has problems. So kuch na kuch, something or the other keeps on happening with the root chakra, emotional, where some money comes. So we are taking that chakra, the root chakra, and the master of root chakra, that's Master Serapis Bay. We are going to three or some 7 to 8 minutes of meditation where these I'm going to make you feel the connect and the happening of this, how this Reiki works.
So we're going to be doing some work on our root chakra right now.
Yes, it will
We're
be
all,
a group session.
right.
It will be a group session, but the thing is this, what I want to tell you a disclaimer is that we all are differently abled with our clairs and our understanding and our receiving powers. So healing and the activation, whatever may happen immediately, or it may happen a little later when you are able to receive it. But it will surely reach you and it will happen. So don't get anxious, just be relaxed and receive it.
Right. And of course, we're using color here as well, right,
Yes,
Sanghamitra?
we are using the red color of root chakra, the root chakra, and Master Serapis Bay.
All right. And just if we're all ready to begin, just give me a moment. Let me get this up for everyone.
Yes. So please, all of y'all, get comfortable and sit relaxed. Are we all ready? Everybody, please get into a very comfortable position.
Right. Sanghamitra, before you take us through this, please just let me know. Uh, do we keep this on the screen, or this is just for us to put a little focus into that, and then I should stop the share.
You can keep it on the screen, depends upon, like, people will able to see, and but then you have to close your eyes to feel the thing. So you can focus onto this, understand, take it, and you can take it off, depends upon how you want to do it. Because it's just a, they should understand that what is the, many people are new, may not be able to relate to the root chakra and Master Serapis Bay. So these are two presentations of you understanding the root chakra, the red color, and Master Serapis Bay.
Right. So okay, let's just keep it. Let's just keep it here.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing this with us, Sanghamitra. It's beautiful. I'm looking at it, and I'm just very happy. Just looking at
Yeah.
both at the Mooladhara, the root chakra, the symbolism and the red of it, and Master Therapist Bay. I'm just I'm like, I think I'm already there. I'm just sitting here, just looking there only. Sorry,
I know the
please ignore
masters.
me. Please take everybody through
Yeah.
this process.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. Yeah. So let's begin. Are we all ready? Relax. Sit in a very comfortable position. Wear a smile on your face. Receive the energies of the root chakra, the divine Reiki energies of the 7 rays, and the beautiful soft healings of Master Serapis Bay. At this point, I would request you to relax your body, relax your thoughts, calm your mind. Take 3 or 4 deep breaths. Slowly feel yourself a beautiful red color entering your body through the base of your body. Feel yourself surrounded with a beautiful red color at the base of your body. Beautiful, beautiful people. Energies are going. Root chakra activating. Beautiful, powerful red energy beams. Receive with a smile. As I invoke the energies and the presence of Master Serapis Bay to the group here with gratitude, love to the Ascended Master. May you be healed in the light of Master Serapis Bay, who comes with the color white, heals you. His energies enter your body through the crown of your head, a powerful white beam of light slowly enters your body, passes through your spine and your different energy spheres, and reaches your root chakra, the base of your body, just above your tailbone. Take deep breaths, get your awareness to the base of your body. Feel the energies shift around you, within you. Master Serapis Bay is here, healing you with its powerful energies. Don't get anxious, be relaxed. He's reaching all of you equally. We are all equidistant to the Master. His healing powers reach you equally. You may feel a little hot. Relax. It's normal. Just enjoy the experience. The energy shifts. Feel the expanse of the red color at your base, expanding with the energies. Feel the expanse of the energies, the presence of the Master, the divine around you. At this moment, Master Serapis Bey blesses you with love, light, and hope into your lives. He gently leaves us, blessing us with his powerful energies. As he leaves, you may feel a little lighter, a little warmer. Take 6 to 7 deep breaths. Let your energy settle down. Slowly, as your energy settle down, stand up, thump your feet, rub your hands, put it over your eyes, and slowly you can come back to consciousness. Take your time, don't rush. As you feel comfortable and you are back, take a few sips of water.
That was interesting, Sanghamitra. And I'm going to wait for everybody to
Yeah,
come back and I'm sorry, to come back and let us know how they're feeling, what they felt, if any. And
yes,
there was a question that came up as to from Kim as to how to activate the root chakra. How to activate root chakra is actually something that would be done in the learning of it, right?
yes.
Right. Okay.
Every chakra activation will be done in the learning.
Right. Right. And I think people are taking their bit of
Yes.
time settling to come back
Yeah,
in.
settling the energies.
And
Yeah.
yes, so I'm just going to look for Malika, who's actually Malika. If you'll just put your video on, I've sent you a request to unmute. So Malika is somebody who actually went to use Sanghamitra for a healing session first, right? And
Yes.
then decided to learn it. Let's
Yes.
find out what that was about. Hi, Malika.
Hi.
Hi, how
Uh,
are you doing?
good, good. Thank you. How are you?
All good, all good. And
Yeah.
as I was just mentioning, you had a certain process that happened with Sanghamitra, and we'd love
Yeah.
to hear about it.
Yeah. I also love to share my process of healing and learning from Sanghamitra. Yeah. So when I went to Sanghamitra, I was in a pretty bad shape health wise, and I felt medicines were not really helping me much, and normalcy seemed very far from me. When I went to her, the first thing she told me was, I'm going to be all right, which was difficult for me to trust. But being in my condition, but that gave me hope and confidence. And she did healing with me for months with a lot of patience and a lot of compassion. And the amazing techniques that she has, like chakra healing, seven ray healing, and other healings, it was so powerful modalities. And that has really helped me from where I was. And the journey till here is a long journey, which was covered in like few months. So yeah, she said that one simple thing and logical thing that she mentioned was everything in life is interlinked. Like our health, wealth, relationships, everything is interlinked. And she did a overall healing for me. And today, where I stand, I have amazing health and my business is growing and I enjoy wonderful relationships in my life. So this was possible because, she did healing for me. And I was really inspired, or I used to always think, how is that, she is doing this. and I was always, curious to know what it is, and to see the transformation that happened with me. I wanted to learn, so I started learning from her. And I must say this, with my experience with her, she doesn't like a lot of praises. Sorry, Sanghamitra, for this. But she's an amazing teacher. She teaches with a lot of patience, and she answers all my questions, and she relates like how to use the healing techniques in which part of my life. As she knows me, she helps me to practice it in which part of my life, and how it is going to support me and make it better, and also how I can use it for others as well. So my journey has been amazing with Sanghamitra, healing as well as learning from her. She's just not a great, I must say that she's a great healer and a great teacher. Apart from that, she's an amazing, wonderful, compassionate human being. So thank you, Sanghamitra.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Malika.
Yeah.
Thank you, Malika, for coming in and sharing with us exactly that. And it's always interesting to note, Sanghamitra, that a lot of times, even if you're curious about something, you're not sure if you're ready to learn it. Sometimes it's just good. It's good to actually get to experience it in some way or form or the other, and that is where the inspiration to actually learn it, therefore, comes in as well. And of course, there are a lot of us who just know, all right, this is the thing for me. I've got to learn this. Let me see how this works for me. It works so well for so many people. Why won't it work for me? Of course, it'll work for me. Let me take this on. So there's a wide variety of thoughts and reasons from which people come for learning for anything. And I just want to tell you, Sanghamitra, that Bhanu has written in saying that my muscle pain behind the right knee is gone. It feels amazing. Thank you.
Wow.
And Prabjot has written, root chakra is for security and basic needs fulfillment. I feel now a bit good. Thank you. So feeling better. Right. And this Sanghamitra was like
very,
just
very
a small
just one
bit.
iota of
Right.
little iota of it. It was a
And
touch.
right. And this didn't even involve the actual process of the activation of it, the understanding of what, of why it needs to be at a certain level of balance. And then therefore, without understanding, without knowing too many details, things like this have already been experienced on the call, which is amazing. So thank you so much for that, Sanghamitra. And I also do want to just remind everybody, and thank you, Shailesh. I just saw him clapping, so thank you for that as well, which is the clapping for you, obviously. So thank you. And Yogita says that she saw Lotus while in meditation. So is there a significance to that, Sanghamitra? Is the Lotus the base anyway for, because the root chakra is also supposed to be like that, right?
Lotus, it's so many times people see a lotus.
Right. Interesting. Yogita, you've got a message for yourself. I hope you pay a little more attention to it.
Yeah, Lotus says that it means that you should be more getting open to healing. There are a lot of things happening in your life that you need to more get to understand what is happening around you.
Right.
Open up a little more.
Right. Okay, so I'm just going to say this. There seems to be a lot of screen, like this. It feels like the screen's shaking. I don't know if it's just for me or for everybody. There's a lot of movement.
It may be. Yeah. Sure. Now it will be steady. Yeah.
All right. Great. Thank you so much for that. And this is something that happens across the board, Sanghamitra. You've been on that side, so you know this. That there is, there are every modality, health, wealth, relationships. As Malika also just said, that you have also told her that they're all interconnected. We do know that, and across the board, every modality does help with versions of these. And I was actually going to ask you, can you give us some specific examples, which you already have? So I just want to quickly recap it for people. One big question that I have been noticing, I've been seeing, across this Tele Summit for sure is a lot of questions around karmic contract, karmic baggage, karmic challenges. And you heard from Sanghamitra herself about the fact that she was doing the chakra work, but things weren't moving forward. They weren't resolving. So for you, Sanghamitra, it became a thing like it's a karmic thing. And then with your husband, and with this work, with the chakra balancing, with the Reiki of the seven rays, that did get resolved. So your karmic challenge stopped being a challenge for you anymore because you made peace and you came at a space of ease with it. You made peace with it, and then you were able to kind of close it for this lifetime.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Nice, nice. And then there is, of course, health, where you mentioned your daughter's allergies, right? And this is, of course, right at the beginning when you were doing this. It took whatever amount of time it took. I hope everybody understands. You spent a lifetime building up on things. It'll take
Yes.
some time for it to settle down and come to a point of resolution as well, right, Sanghamitra?
Yes. And I'm actually, whatever I do, I say I'm honest about it. I don't want to tell anybody, oh, it's going to be a quick fix solution, 2 months, 1 month, 115 days, it's going to change. No, it may change, it may happen, depends upon your receiving your powers. Because if we are all specially able with lot of receiving, lot of changes, lot of energies and all that. So it totally
Right,
depends upon how it changes. There have been
right,
changes in people in 2 weeks also.
right, right,
So, but then these are my experiences, which I say, which are hands-on experiences. I have seen it, I've wished it, I've seen it.
right,
And there have been lot of people of different walks of life as well who have come to heal with their different things. Health, wealth, finance is is the in thing. There's a top rated one, you know.
right,
Yes,
right,
everybody
right,
wants it, but there are people who want spiritual growth. There was
right,
a person who wants spiritual growth. He came to me for the reason why he wanted to get into higher ascension, to increase, to meditate more, to get into the more into that level, make more power. So he also into that position. So it was not that he didn't come for money. He did not come for health. He came
right,
for. There was a 64-year-old lady who came to me for inner peace. She said, I've done everything in my life. Thing has done, children has, right? I have a house, I have a comfortable living, I have money, I have pension, everything. But then I want peace. Peace. I said, peace of what? Then she said, I want peace where I should not get entangled with everything in life. I want to leave all those entangled and live a happy life. So what happens, you take care of the house for so long and you're not able, though you are free, you have all the amenities to go out of it, you're not able to leave it. Oh, you will think, oh, she will come, that come. So she wanted to, free herself from that. How do I do it? Why I'm getting so emotionally? I don't need to be there. There are there people. So that journey of hers is also very beautiful because it was a very nice thing and it's very beautiful to meditate with some senior person. Her energies are very strong, very beautiful energies. She responds very well, and she and her children have come and told me she's glowing nowadays.
right, right,
So you feel nice. It is not only that it works in only one field of time or something. And the most question and most everything I have is that people say karmic patterns, negatives, we carry on and all that. So in this modality, the symbol, there's one symbol which frees you of all that karmic bonds, oaths you have taken in past lives, present lives, knowingly, unknowingly, which doesn't serve any purpose to you now, can be freed up.
nice, nice,
Yes.
nice. That is again, because like I said, Sanghamitra, these we know these words, they're kind of big words. They can either become very heavy words or they can become very light words.
Yes.
And what is one of the things that is going to help you do this? It is actually your own work with chakras and with the Reiki
Reiki
of the seven
energies, the
rays,
masters, the
with,
colors,
with
all
the
beautiful.
masters. Yeah. So in fact, okay, Payal wrote, I saw a white robed satin and something shining like a sun.
Yeah, that was
The
white
picture
satin.
of and the
Yeah,
picture
it's
of
white.
Master
He comes
Serapis,
with a
they all.
white tray. He's
Oh,
white.
okay,
He
all
comes
right,
with a white
okay,
tray. He comes with a white tray.
right, right, awesome. And people, Sanghamitra, this again for me. So I'm taking a minute right now and just taking everybody's time here. I find that when there's, oh, I'm sorry, I was just going to say, I'm finding that there are no more questions that have come in, and I want to take everybody forward. And one question has come in. So Prabhjot has written, I'm having a limiting belief of not getting attuned online. Can't get over that, as all my attunements I have taken offline from my masters. All right. So Prabhjot obviously has learned, or gotten attunements done way back. I think all the online attunement, so to speak, is a recent phenomena. And Sanghamitra, what would you have to say to that?
Yeah. So I have attuned many people, and you saw that you felt in this 7 minutes of meditation, you felt it,
Oh,
right?
I'm so
That you,
sorry. I'm so sorry, Sanghamitra. I'm sorry to interrupt. Prabhjot is written no from 2021 onward only. So it happened 2021 onward only.
yeah.
My apologies for assuming
Yeah.
the timeline. My apologies. Please
Okay.
continue,
Yeah.
Sanghamitra.
Yeah. So it starts happening now because of this pandemic, we are not able to meet and all that. Still, we are into the position of like not creating, into the healing rooms. Both parties are into a safe mode to be on the Zoom. But I can tell you is that attunements, when done from the heart and with the masters, it works. You feel it. Even in the 7 minute of meditation, you could feel so many things. You could feel, or you may feel later. So you can understand when we are doing that intense full process of attunement, 100% guarantee that you will feel it. If you don't
Right.
feel it, I will do it again for you.
Interesting. And thank you for bringing that up, Prabhjot, as a question, and Sanghamitra for your answer, because this is where I think I would just, and this is just my personal opinion.
Sure.
This is not something that anybody is endorsing. This is just a thought I have, that if energy is not limited, if energy has no boundaries, and if you're working with energy,
The,
why do you need to? Why does it? And if only physical contact is necessary, why does even a Sri Reiki have the level 2 of
of
a
sending
distance
it to the
healing?
distance healing,
Right?
right?
And please understand, this is not a challenge. It's okay. I'm putting forth a thought that I have, and I would like to thank Savjot for allowing me to bring this forward as well. So it's definitely something for everybody to think about. Whether
Yes.
you believe or not, whether you're a cynic or not, whatever it is, something to think about. Right,
Yes.
Sanghamitra?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. And Jyoti is asked, those who don't know how to meditate well, can they also experience it?
Yes.
Is it something called meditate well and meditate badly? Is
There's nothing like that. It is your intention which takes the things. It's your
right,
intention, and you go through the guided process, it will happen because it is a
right,
state of it. So you don't
right.
need to learn. You don't, with the lady who came to me or comes to me at this age, and she says, I never meditate. Nor do I meditate after you. I meditate only the day I do it with you.
Right, right.
But she gets
And
the benefits of it.
right. And Jyoti, in fact, I know of people who meditate for like 4 hours, all right? And I know of people who don't meditate at all. I know of me who will happily meditate for 5 minutes, and then after that, please don't push me. It's like, don't force me to do it. I will do it only for 5 minutes. That's my thing. And we all have our own ways of
Yes.
doing that, right? And it also depends on what your meditation is, right, Sanghamitra? And your
Right.
meditation could be sitting and staring at a tree. You'll go into that
Yeah.
state, correct?
Even if
Right,
you're taking a walk can be a meditative. It's the way
right,
you respond to it.
right, right. Absolutely. And I do want everybody to understand what is there in the learning of this. So we'll just take everybody quickly through what your syllabus is, so to speak. But before we do that, I also want to remind everybody that Sanghamitra has a very sweet, beautiful gift for all of us, which is the thing that she is going to be attuning us. She's going to be attuning us. We'll be getting attuned to two Zibu symbols. One is the beacon of hope, and one is abundance. And this is something that we, after attunement, will be able to use throughout our lives. And we can actually do it for somebody else as well. Can't attune them, but do that
Use
little
them,
bit of
send them.
work for them as well. So that gift, beautiful gift from Sanghamitra, also awaits us. Let us first go through what it is finally now, what are we actually going to be learning? What are we going to be doing in this entire upgrade, next level that we are at?
Yeah.
One moment.
Yes.
And of course, there's a gift for all you listeners, which I have, with deepest apologies, should have been a surprise, but I've given it away. So there's one more question that's come up. Prabjot, hang on a second. Let me just stop this, Sanghamitra, and just ask you the question. Prabjot saying, I'm unable to visualize and the mind wanders even when I do healing for others, but get it back. Does it help? Will this help in visualization? I feel women are blessed by universe better to visualize than men. Again, my belief. So do you have an answer? Would you like to answer that?
Yeah, you will surely be able to visualize and see and feel everything, because there are certain techniques in this. As we do with it, you will be able to enhance your psychic abilities as well, concentration as well. That is the reason I call this a chakra upgrade, because the reason all these powers enhanced as I go through this. And when you take this comprehensive course, I'm sure that's going to happen.
Right. And of course, again, with the meditation, with the thing of meditation, I don't meditate well. I don't know how. It's visualization also. You don't have to be a completely visual person to learn any kind of modality, right?
Yes.
Right?
You don't have to. It will happen, because I told you experiential. When, because energies will come and touch you, you automatically feel it. So that is what you have to do. And some people cannot see it. They can sentient, or they are clairsentient, and they are able to, feel it more. So it depends upon what their clair is. So there's nothing to get anxious about. Eventually that will happen.
It's all good, right? Sanghamitra, sorry, a little louder.
Okay, yeah. I think, yeah. Is it okay now?
Yes, better. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, coming up has already been declared. Thank you all. So this is what we have: Master Chakra Healing and Reiki of the Seven Rays with Sanghamitra Chatterjee, wherein you become a practitioner and a trainer, both. All right, 3 very simple offers for you, for the learning of it, and for the experience of it. There is, okay, I will let Sanghamitra take us through this. There are 3 simple packages. Sanghamitra, what is, and of course with this, which is the next level of traditional chakra healing and Reiki of the 7 rays, this is where you become a rainbow healer. What is this, Sanghamitra? What do you mean by you become a rainbow healer?
Yeah, rainbow healer is that to knowing the chakras and remembering the chakras is the rainbow colors. They complement the same rainbow colors, right? So these are the 7 colors of the energy spheres in our body. And you become a rainbow healer is like, there is a technique where we teach you how to manifest with the colors, the intentions, manifestation powers, and the technique, how you are able to become a rainbow healer with the colors and the powers of this thing. There's a very beautiful technique how it happens, and it is a very much, it's a very beautiful technique which manifests. You manifest your intentions with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we can also see there's a kundalini energy activated, and aura changes to pure white. Is this?
Yes.
Can one?
Yes.
Is one able to check this?
Yes. Aura changes to pure white with the White Brotherhood meditative attunement. Kundalini energy is activated with the meditative process of the White Brotherhood, because you're active and you are awakened to the Kundalini energy of your energy spheres.
Nice. And people, we've just spoken about the karmic bonds being served and done. We mentioned, Sanghamitra mentioned her own life experience with that. You look younger, feel healthier, you glow and you flow, which is what we've just heard about from the 64-year-old lady whose children have given Sanghamitra that feedback. You can clear depression, anxiety, anger, lack of energy, continuous fatigue. Malika mentioned a huge part of this where she was very down and out, which would definitely involve lack of energy and fatigue as well. And it works excellently with autism, mutism, and learning difficulties. Sanghamitra, you had mentioned this at the very beginning, that you've dealt a lot with children with learning difficulties.
Yes.
So are you saying that like this cures it?
No, it doesn't cure, but it enhances the abilities, and they are able to uh, enhance and work more naturally with the people, with the alongside with the normal people, which usually they get, anxious because they are not able to match up to the abilities of the regular children, or the more blessed ones or the lesser blessed one. So they and to a lot of extent, if you at a certain point of time, even if you don't tell that they're autistic or mutistic, people will not even come to know, because the changes are so beautiful and so good.
Oh my, that's fantastic. And of course, all of this would also escalate the fact that you can turn negative energies into positive
Positive.
energies.
Yes.
Superb. All right. Tell us about the packages, Sanghamitra. What's package A all about?
Yeah. Package A is about the total manual teaching activation of chakra healing, chakras, color healing, that is the rainbow healing part which I talk about, the kundalini activations for you, and the teaching how you will go. There will be guided meditation scripts with the manual which comes to you. Every whatever I'm speaking today, whatever I will teach you will be there. Even the guided meditation script is there, so that you practice and you're able to do it later on as well. Then you have the Reiki energies, the Reiki symbols. Then you have the masters with you. You have a 2 weeks program scheduled for 20 hours of learning. You become a healing practitioner and a trainer. You get a certificate certified by me, and you get PDF notes. It's a total package. And if you want me to put my corporate experience and thinking into it, I
Sanghamitra,
say,
sorry,
okay, yeah, I'll do it
I'm
later.
so sorry. You need to be a
Hmm.
little louder.
Okay, okay, what is happening?
Actually, not little louder. You need to be much louder.
Acha. So, uh, are you, was I audible when the early part? You want me to repeat it?
I think I could hear you, but it must have been low for a few people. So this is just it's a certified course, as you were mentioning, Sanghamitra.
Yes.
So just go ahead, say it again, please.
Yeah. So it's a certified course. You'll receive a practitioner and trainer certificate from me. You'll get PDF notes, which will be wherein you will be given even the guided script, meditation scripts of it, and whatever I teach you, everything will be there and more into that. Plus, you become a total comprehensive practitioner teacher of a course and a modality where it works into within itself. It is nothing like that you have to go here or there, because most maximum part of enhancement and what we need in our daily lives, considering, is everything is endorsed into this package of A. So it contains healing, master chakra healing, color healing, rainbow healing, as well as the Reiki of the seven rays.
Right.
Totally comprehensive one.
Nice. I do have a question here, Sanghamitra. This is across 2 weeks. We'll just see the schedule as well. It's 20 hours of learning. Tell me something. 7 chakras, 7 masters. So 14 hours maximum. No, why 20 hours?
Yeah. So what happens is, I know it's very big, but then I do it in my way. My way of teaching is that each day is dedicated to one chakra. Then
Right.
we have the attunements. Then we have the practice sessions, and then we have the meditation techniques, question answers, experiences. So everything clubbed into one. So when you come out of this 20 hours of training, you are totally confident that you can put your best foot forward after 21 days of practice.
Superb. So if I've understood this correctly, each day you take one chakra, the color with it, the master, there are attunements, there's practices, and this is what happens over time, right?
Yes, yes.
Nice,
Each day
nice,
dedicated to each chakra and the chakra modality and the master.
nice.
Yes. So in this you learn chakra healing plus color healing techniques. You have detailed characteristics of each chakra, chakra activations, techniques to activate your chakras, healing with colors of the chakras, guided meditation for chakra balancing, healing, and activations. And I tell you which oils you need to activate your chakras with, how to use it. We don't make it. I'll only guide you with the names and how to use it for an overactive chakra, for an underactive chakra, that way. And I take you through the angels associated with the chakras and how to work with the angels and the chakras as well.
Okay. Can you, we've just done the root chakra work a little bit right now. So when you say essential oils, you just said it's not made. You just cleared that. You give the names of the oils. These oils are readily available?
Yes, they're readily available in the market. Anywhere online also, you have everywhere. And these are very common oils, and in India you get all the oils. And it's very easy to get it, but I'll tell you the techniques of how to use it, because the usage is very important, how to use it.
Right. So, okay, I'm just going to ask this out of absolute curiosity. Is, the rest of the chakras, the points that they are at, I get. How would you do this how would you apply the essential oil for the root chakra?
Root chakra, you want me to name the oil?
If you would do that, it was so cool.
Yeah, cedarwood oil. There are 3-4 oils. Depends upon your, but there's one oil which works for all. That's the cedarwood oil.
Okay.
What you do is you take a drop, put it on your wrist above here, press it with both of your wrists this way, and take a drop and put it behind your ears and press it.
Nice.
So do it every day. You will feel a different level of energy.
That is amazing. And thank you, Sanghamitra, because that is kind of like a gift also for everybody. One snippet of knowledge has come out, and people imagine if you get to know about all of them, this is how simple your chakra work could become. This is really nice. And of course, because this package, it includes package B, which is the Reiki of the 7 rays. So we're explaining package B as well here, but this is part of A still, right?
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. So package B includes the benefits and uses of the Reiki of the 7 rays. It has meditation techniques with the bright white brotherhood. I talked about it earlier. Meditation healing techniques, attunement to the symbols of the Reiki of the 7 rays. It has healing with 7 energy spheres, healing with the above 2 symbols I mentioned, and attunement to the 7 masters of the 7 rays, and the grand attunement to the Mahachohan of the 7 rays.
And there is, of course, practice which will be a part of all the life calls.
All the life calls, yes.
And there are bonuses?
Yeah. So bonuses goes here is 3 Zibu symbols attunement for healing health, abundance, and money. 1 live group healing session of 30 minutes for everybody, every participant. You get PDF notes, and there is 3 months WhatsApp group support to help you to start your healing, your business, or whatever support you need from me.
Is a lovely bonuses. I do have, again, I'm just curious, because one of the gifts that you're giving us is the Zibu attunement to the Zibu symbol of abundance. Is this the same as what people who sign up? Is it the same?
No, it's a different one.
It's a different one. Ah,
yes.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Here. So we have the program schedule. So we have Master Chakra Healing and Color Healing course plus Reiki of the 7 rays spread over 2 weeks, Monday to Friday, total 20 hours, 2 hours each of session. Dates are from 19 to 23rd September, 26 to 30 September. Time 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. India Standard Time, and 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's the Eastern Time. Bonus group healing session 30 minutes on 30th September, which is included in the same 7:30 to 9:30 time, India time, and 10 a.m. Eastern time. All call recordings will be shared with you. Every call recording of every session will be given to you. Yes. Become a practitioner and trainer. 2 courses plus group healing session, attunement to 3 Zibu symbols, notes, recording support, etc. cost you 49,000 or US 715. So, and just because it's on Mystic Lotus, this is the huge discount which I don't even offer to my personal or anybody who has ever learned from me. It's 55% off, valid for 72 hours only at the special price for Mystic Lotus participants here. It's 22,222 and 325 US dollars. I'm also amazed with this, Pau.
Then there's package B, right? And this is
Yes.
a separate package, which of course is a part of package A as it is. However, Sanghamitra has has set up this as well in case you only want to do Reiki of the 7 rays, which we've just spoken about. Sanghamitra has just taken us through this. And this is a 1 week, right? 12 hours?
It's a 1 week, yeah. 12 hours of learning, 1 week.
And even with this, you're becoming a healing practitioner and trainer. And with this also, PDF notes and certificates are being shared. And bonuses here also, okay? Tell us.
Yeah, bonus here too, you get the 3 Zibu symbols attunement for healing abundance, healing health, abundance, and money. You get PDF notes, 3 months of WhatsApp group support for your healing, for your business, whatever sort of help you need regarding this course. I'm always there. Yeah. Package B program schedule is of 1 week, Monday to Saturday, total 12 hours, 2 hours each session. Dates are from 5th to 10 September 2022. Timing remains the same, 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. India time, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern time. I share all call recordings to you just after or sometime after the sessions so that you can go through it again, practice everything.
And I noticed, Sanghamitra, that the dates here are separate. So, for example, somebody who picks up package A, because in package A, the schedule for the Reiki of the 7 rays is different. These dates are different. Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, there's a reason for that because the activation happens differently in both the courses. So the process of the course going through is different between for only the people who are taking the Reiki, Reiki of the 7 rays, and the people who are taking the package A, including B, which is the chakra healing plus the Reiki and all the things. So it has a different process of teaching and learning.
Right, got it. Because of course, in package A, each day is dedicated to that in its entirety. Here, it is okay.
It is the we do the master chakra activation, and we start with the process. So we become a practitioner and trainer here, which includes attunement to 3 Zibu symbols, notes, recording support, etc., all given to you. And the usual cost will be 33,000 or 482 US dollars. But for Mystic Lotus, it comes with a 70% discount with a very special price, which I have not given to anybody up till now. That is 9,999. That's 9,999 or 147 US dollars. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. May all of us be able to get business in at 1,000
thousands of dollars. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Nice.
So
there's your overview, people. Package A includes package B, and your special offer is at 22,222 or US dollars 325 only. Package B, which is just Reiki of the 7 rays, is at only 9,999 rupees or $147. These offers are time limited to 72 hours. There is also a very special third setup that Sanghamitra has for everybody, which is, Sanghamitra?
Yeah, this is package C, which is a 5 days live group healing sessions of 60 minutes, that is 1 hour each. You receive benefits of the chakra techniques of Reiki of the 7 rays, heals and activates chakras. It activates for good health, wealth, enhanced relationships, positivity, confidence, and much more. Call recordings of each and every session will be given to you. And we work on intention based. The 5 days will be have 5 intentions, and it will be a very comprehensive healing course, which will actually, you can take it, it will, I'm sure it will change a huge shift in your lives.
Right. And just very quickly, it's not a course, it's sessions.
It's a session, yeah. It's healing sessions.
Right.
Yes. So the program schedule is from 12th September to 16th September 2022. Time is 8 to 9 p.m. India time, 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. And the regular charge I usually charge for everybody is 11,000 or 161 US dollars. But for specially Mystic Lotus, it comes down to 6,666 or 98 US dollars.
Nice.
This price is amazing.
It is. They're very, very lovely offers, very generous offers. Sanghamitra, thank you so much for this. And people, you have all the information in the Telegram group. You'll be having it in your call replay as well. So if you're ready to get to the next level of chakra healing and Reiki, which is here, in this case, it's Reiki of the 7 rays. So we've got to start now. And master, again, just want to explain, is this is not about levels. You do not need to have any prior knowledge or information.
Yes.
This is literally a start from scratch program, very
Yes.
comprehensive, that Sanghamitra has for everybody. Thank you for that. I was just looking through in case there were any questions with the offers. And there is a question that has come where I know I saw a question from Jyoti. Okay, Jyoti is asked, is every single person attending able to activate their chakras, or are there exceptions? So Jyoti, are you asking if you attend, if you take the learning on, will you be able to activate the chakras, or are there exceptions? Everybody will be able to, right?
Yeah, everybody. That activation will happen, and I'll teach you, and I will activate your chakras as well.
Right. And then
Yeah.
you'll also be able to train others.
Others, yeah. So I will teach you the technique and activate your chakras as well.
Right. Jyoti, I hope that answers the question for you. And okay. So Anvesha has written in that she's interested, however, has some prior commitments, is asking, can register only in next month. Anvesha, the offer will not be available next month. Sanghamitra, can she pick the offer up now and join you in the next batch?
Yeah, she can.
Right. So Anvesha, that's where we are at. If you want these amazing prices, take it now. And if you
Yes.
do take it on and you're coming on in the next, whenever Sanghamitra has it next, you have to let us know so that we can also communicate the same to the expert, in this case being Sanghamitra. All right. Okay. And that is it. Nice. We've got questions sorted. Everybody's okay. Thank yous are in. And I can see somebody typing. Let's see if there's a question coming in. Otherwise, people, if you're ready, I am. If you're ready, we can actually go into an attunement.
Yes,
Get busy
attunement.
for symbols.
Yeah. So, do we start with the attunement?
You want to just take us through the instructions?
Yes. So I'll be tuning you to the Zibu symbols. One is for the beacon of home and hope, another is for
Abundance.
for abundance. The process what you have to follow is, I will be doing the attunement. You have to put your intentions. what you do, after Neelu will put the symbols on the screen. You have to do is that draw the symbol thrice in your palms, fold your hands in prayer position, put your intention, and put your intention of acceptance of the attunement. Attunement is not compulsory. If you don't want to get attuned, you may choose not to receive it. But if you're receiving it, you can do both, or you can just receive the symbol benefits of the symbol as well. So there is no complete compulsion that you are supposed that you get attuned. If you don't want to get attuned, you can simply refuse the attunement and take the benefits of the symbols and its characteristics and the properties. So choice is yours. The symbol, I again reiterate the thing: draw the symbol thrice on your palms, any of the palms. Left handers can draw it on the right handers can draw it on the left, whichever. Fold your palms in prayer position, put your intention, and allow the symbol to integrate within your energy spheres. It's a very simple process. This is the Zibu symbol for abundance. You start from the top end and go to the end.
So let me just, so we start from here, right? I'm just moving the arrow.
Yes,
like
right. Yes.
And down,
Go
and
down,
then
yeah.
upward and come
Upwards
up,
and come to the end.
and like this.
Right. Perfect.
So once done, and our hands are in prayer position, and we put the intention.
Yeah, we put the intention and we are tuning you. When I say done, you can put the second symbol, right?
Right.
Y'all people ready? Symbols drawn, hands in prayer position. Receive the attunement of the symbol, the Zibu symbol of abundance. I, Sanghamitra Chatterjee, to all the participants here, attune you to this symbol of abundance from the place of Zibu. Let it bring abundance into your lives. May you use this with lots of love, happiness, and joy into your lives. Thank you. Can we have the second symbol now?
How is this one to be drawn, Sanghamitra? I'm just
You start
using.
from you start from here.
You start from the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Correct.
Perfect. Symbols drawn. Hands in prayer position. Put your intention, ready to receive. I, Sanghamitra Chatterjee, attune you to this Zibu symbol for beacon of hope, into your lives. May it bring you and help you in your lives with love, laughter, and joy. And may you use it with love, laughter, joy, and compassion in your lives. The blessings of love, light, and hope to all to you. With much gratitude for accepting me, accepting this attunement from me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that. I can see people still with still in hands folded in prayer position. So we'll give them their own time to come back.
Yeah, please take time.
And
yes, because every person has their own way of, receiving.
Right. And their own timeline to process something as well. I also just wanted to, of course, say thank you to you, Sanghamitra, for today, for this, and giving everybody a quick recap here. This very simple. We didn't know something like this was possible, that it was possible to take chakra work to the next level. You brought that to us in combination with the Reiki of the 7 rays. And it's a hugely comprehensive program that you've put together for everybody, with either both packages or one single or even just group healing sessions, which is also very generous of you. And we've been hearing about how it makes an impact, makes an actual impact. It's not just saying, oh, it'll do this and oh, it'll do that. We've actually heard about everything. So that is also really, really, really nice. I'm giving everybody a reminder that your package A is, which includes package B, is 22,222 rupees or $325. Package B, which is only Reiki of the 7 rays, is 9,999 rupees or $47. And 5 group healing sessions for an hour each is at only 6,666 rupees or $98. And Anvesha has written in, Prabhjot and Nishi have said thank you. And Anvesha has written in, thank you, thank you, thank you. Felt so much energies. Just a query, do we need to make these symbols on hands or how to use further?
Every time you do it, you do the same position when you send it to others. Same position, the same way we do it. This is a very simple position, and believe me, they work very beautifully. They work very beautifully. You can gift it for somebody's birthdays and some wishes, something. So many things can be done with this. The process is same for sending. You draw it in your hands, put your hands in prayer position, put the intention, and let it go.
Right. Somebody has written in asking if the healing sessions can happen earlier because she wants to get it done for her mom. That is something that we would leave at the discretion of the speaker, Bhanu, because it's an entire group taking it. These are group healing sessions. These are not personal sessions.
Yes.
Right. So, okay. And Shumona, Shama, everybody is writing in their thank yous. And thank you, Sanghamitra. And before we head off into the night, are there any last words that is there anything you'd like to share with us? Is there anything that you'd like to say to us before we sign off?
Yeah, I would say one thing which my corporate background tells me with this modality is that it is like having an office with the creators as the ascended masters, as the directors, and my company is guided by them. So every day I open my business this way, my world this way, and close my business this way. So the corporate always want the directors and managers to be working and to be guided. So this is what we can do it with it. It is like opening your world to a new world of activations, enhancements, happiness, and it's experiential. Only once when you go through it, you will understand it.
Right, absolutely. And comments are still pouring in. Josie said, thank you so much for this powerful form of Reiki. Kusum has actually written in about wanting to discuss further on autism. You know what, Kusum? Sanghamitra is actually back on Monday and Tuesday And on one of the days, she's actually going to pursue this a little further in more details. So you'll be able to understand that better as well. Sanghamitra is back Monday and Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. IST. Do catch her there again with more
Yes.
on the very same, more upgrade, more work, different work, more experiences. Come, try it, taste it, buy it. After that,
That's taste it and buy it.
Taste
I
it.
absolutely agree. Like that word. That was superb. Thank you, Neelu, and thank you, everyone. Much gratitude and love to all of you. Love, light, and hope into all your lives. Thank you so much for being here. Much gratitude. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy Saturday and weekend ahead, people.
Yes,
This
please
is
have a rocking weekend, all of you.
good
Thank
night
you.
and
Good night.
goodbye.